The following program is a paid advertisement for Bridgeland Auto Brokers and does not represent the views or opinions of this station.
Welcome to show number 2, February 2020.
Love it.
Love it. So I got you a great costume this time. You look great in it. I love the wings.
Yes.
Love those.
Gliding around earlier.
So it's Valentine's Day coming up this month, and we figured we'd celebrate. So I got my red suit on, match you perfectly, but we're not going to dinner with each other. We got a show for you. We got a lot of unique inventory that you're not going to find, you wouldn't typically find on our lot at any other points throughout the year. Taking advantage of the Canadian market, that's a big one right now.
It is.
Credit, banks are hungry right now because it's been a slow winter in the car business.
The economy is booming.
People
are buying.
People are buying. Banks are hungry. So rather than wait for tax time, which is coming around the corner, to put down a couple $1,000s, take advantage of some of the prices right now that we were able to get our hands on throughout December when nobody was buying. So essentially, when you get into one of the things, and I've mentioned this,
Magic.
one of the things that people don't realize is that when you get around that tax time, the prices of the vehicles go up a couple $1,000s across the board because supply and demand. So don't put your money down from your tax check. Come on in, try to maybe make it happen with one of these units. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. What's the matter with you, buddy?
Oh man, this is a 2020 dude with 92 miles.
This is
involuntary muscle movement.
It's okay, calm down. This is niche buying at its finest. Now, let me give you the backstory on these.
Well, niche buying at its finest.
One of 6, and we may be buying more, but one of 6 that we bought. This is a 2020 Mitsubishi Outlander Sport.
With under 100 miles.
It's got 92 miles on it. Still, things brand spanking new, right off of a delership lot. So we bought these brand new from a Mitsubishi dealership. It's got the brand new floor mats, the delivery inspection.
Wrapper.
Now, the catch on this is there's a couple of us in town that have these, but I'm gonna be $1,500 less. Still making a slight profit, but
that is.
This makes all the sense in the world. 5 years, 60,000 mile warranty is what you're gonna get standard with this. Now, typically your Hondas, your Toyotas, your Chevys, your Fords, it's 3-year 36. Mitsubishi has that on lockdown.
5 years 60.
So probably one of the longest warranties outside of a Kia or a Hyundai.
Correct.
But an absolutely great vehicle for under $21,000. Monthly payments where it's at with
My
this.
face hurts from smiling so much.
$289 a month. Keep smiling. Because
Taxes and DMV down.
2 years, 3 years down the road.
For $289 for a brand new 92 mile. My face keeps doing that.
Now you can imagine we'd done the homework before we bought these and checked and seen what, if you went to a Mitsubishi dealership, because there's got to be something enticing to come to me and buy this. So if you went to a Mitsubishi dealership for the same vehicle, once they rebate it and everything, you're still going to be $300 to $3,500 more for the same vehicle.
But even with the other players in the market that have them, we give you 1,500 reasons to come here.
Credit.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day. What are you doing for Valentine's Day?
We're going to keep making deals and making people happy. Sometimes it's all about the love, which is how we offer it to the people.
All through February, you're going to find some of the best inventory that we bought through December out of our Canadian market. Things like this that are bought brand new from dealership lots. Right now, the inventory is absolutely booming because at the end of the year, nobody was buying and we were buying everything up. And it takes time for these vehicles to actually mature before they hit the lot, and now's the time.
Strong like Cupid.
CleanCarSheep.com. Take advantage of the Canadian market right now, like none other.
Hey?
All through November and December, we've been loading up. So we have the inventory for thousands less than what you would have to pay for in this market. Visit cleancarscheap.com, click the link, and you're gonna see 300 vehicles that will absolutely blow the other dealers out of the water with price.
Here's what I know about this particular van. This 2018 Chevy Express 3/4 ton.
Yep.
You know what you can put in here? A lot of love.
12 people. This is a 12-passenger van that's absolutely spotless on the interior. The thing with these are usually they get used. So a lot of the ones you're gonna find, and we pass up tons of these because the interior condition isn't usually what we're accustomed to. This particular one, spotless clean. It's got how many miles on this thing?
Only 15,000, Rob.
15, so it's got the balance of the factory warranty. So take it to any Chevy dealership you want to. If something goes wrong with it, you're gonna be completely covered.
You know we get a lot of this? It's weird. We've sold quite a few karate schools, dojos, taekwondos, don't know why, churches.
Yes, we have.
So, and you know what? We get a lot of orders for is people that are in the transportation business. You know, elderly, things like that, medical.
Price this one very aggressively at $23,579.
Or $319 a month would be your taxes and DMV.
$319 a month. You can't get a Grand Caravan for that. So if you have a large family, maybe you're a church, maybe you're a company that could use this for transportation.
Maybe an Uber driver, maybe you're a Lyft driver.
Well, Uber pool, maybe.
Discounted rates to the casino.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful van. Fresh tires, got it all. Visit cleancarscheap.com or dial 315-633-7060. If you're looking for a motorcycle, maybe you want a toy this summer, now's the best time to buy. Take advantage of inventory we've had throughout the winter for thousands less than what it would be in the spring market. Stocked with over 20 motorcycles right now, headed into the spring, at prices that you're not going to be able to buy them for in the spring market. Visit us today, cleancarscheap.com. See all these motorcycles online. Call us, get approved, get financed, and take one home today. Oh, Cupid, here's a perfect truck for you.
Yeah, I was going to ride my unicorn in, but I didn't. I took this 2013 Chevy Silverado with only 24,000 miles.
24,000 miles on a 13. That's what we call a unicorn truck. Impossible to find. Super clean. This truck shows like it's got the mileage on it, but it's a good price point truck. So this truck's priced under $20,000 or $299 a month, so $19,695.
Where do you find a 2013 with 24,000?
You don't.
Just like we keep talking about, unique, special touch, contacts, our resources.
It's tough nowadays to find trucks that you can sell under $20,000. That's obviously a sweet spot for a lot of people.
Where do you find regular cabs?
Well, the problem is we can get them everywhere, but they're not as clean as we would like them to be. So when you're looking for that truck under $20,000, that's one of the biggest factors for you is condition. When you're buying an 18 or a 19, they're always in good condition.
Yeah.
But with these, you want to pay attention to the rocker panels. You want to pay attention to the inside of the door lips. You know, is there any rust down in here? Usually with a New York truck, you're going to find that. Check the truck over. Super, super clean. You can't miss with this one. Payment, hit him again, Jim.
$299 a month with just the...
Give him a
My
confetti.
man, give it again.
Boom!
He got a boom. Sometimes you get the bam, sometimes you get the...
You get the boom!
There you go.
Cleancarscheap.com, $19,695 or an easy monthly payment of $299 a month. Take this bad boy home with you today.
I'd like to do the, but I can't, my back hurts. You know the floss? Hold on. Can you do the floss, Rob? Can you do the...
No.
Want to try with me?
I don't. See your wings?
Keep them under my wings.
Listen, here's a beautiful one. This is actually Jim's demo, so it's got his dealer plate on the back of it. So you've been driving this for how long?
Oh, several days.
Several days. What do you think about it?
It's actually quite nice. I had my family in it and smooth. It's got the GT package. I like the aesthetics of it.
And this has got the right color, obviously, with that fire engine red. This thing stands out in a crowd.
The heated seats.
Suede centers
Heated
with a
steering
leather
wheel.
exterior. So
Remote start.
it's got the gear. So with the suede seats, leather trim, this is absolutely luxurious. It's got the 20-inch smoked alloy wheels. And like I said, it's got the color. This is beautiful. It's not a black, it's not a white, it's not a silver. It's the red. Now, we've had this one since September. A little bit stale for us, but we did reprice it to get it off of our lot. So you got a price tag of $27,977. I'll put you at an easy payment.
$385 a month with your tax and DMV.
Where do you find a third row seat, mileage in the 30s, for $385 a month? Doesn't get better than that.
One of the other things, my 12-year-old was loving the system in it. It cranks.
I'm sure.
Bluetooth, Pandora, family.
Third row seat, got the space, and it's definitely got the look. Visit cleancarscheap.com. If this is not your speed, well, we have 300 more that are gonna work for you. So, take this one home today, huh? How long do you think before we can get this one delivered if they came in?
It's ready. I mean, like that.
Ready, inspected.
Other than a cleaning, it's ready.
Come in this weekend, drive this one home. One of the things that they may not know when they talk about Bridgeland, they know we got the cars, they know that we're cheap with the cars, but they may not know that we're really cheap when it comes to our service too. So in comparison to our local competition, our labor rate is $78 an hour. Do your homework, folks, because nowhere is it $78 an hour, only with us.
Yeah.
That's it, we've done our homework. The average labor rate in our area is $110 an hour. So
The average.
how do you not save $30 an hour? Not only are you saving $30 an hour, it's not with the expense of backyard technicians either. We've got ASE certified technicians. We have state-of-the-art equipment.
Cutting edge technology.
Brand new
equipment.
service department, spotless.
Yeah, eat off.
And we don't skip when it comes to equipment to take care of your vehicle. $78 an hour to labor rate, so we got that. A 20% parts markup. That's one of the things, that's one of those gray areas that a customer really doesn't typically
Hidden cost.
even think about, is the parts markup. But a lot of times, the profit with the service department is more so with the parts markup than it is with the actual repair.
Right.
And with Bridgeland, one of the things with our transparency is going to be 20% on our parts markup. Very low compared to a 40 to 60% elsewhere.
Which is heavy.
Super heavy, but that's the reality. Another one of the things that we like to tout is that we do have a loaner fleet on appointment, or a shuttle. We have that Bridgeland shuttle, so if you don't mind getting inside of that van all lettered up and maybe dropping you off in front of work, we could drop you off a block down the road if you don't want to have.
You know when it's coming down the road, for sure.
You will know. So don't have to get dropped off in front of work. We drop you off a block down the street like I used to do when I was in school with my mom and dad.
Funny side note. So how am I going to know you're here? Just look for me.
So we got that loaner fleet or the shuttle. The other thing we do for our customers is 99-cent inspections as long as they own the car. So as long as you own the car, bring the vehicle back. We're going to go ahead and inspect it for 99 cents, save you $20 roughly, or maybe 10 or 14 depending on the model year of your car.
Yep.
So got that. Car washes. One of the other thing is I'm big on this.
Gotta leave with a clean ride.
I like that old-fashioned service, that old-fashioned gas station, clean your windshield while they're gassing you up.
Yeah.
I always like that, so I make sure that our service department does give a nice wash, not just your dirty, soapy water, just to say we did it. A nice wash. Wash your car, give it a quick vacuum if we have the time to do that, if you're not in a super rush, and get you on the road nice and clean.
Make you feel good about when you're picking it up.
That's right. So if you're looking to get your car serviced on a 2014 or newer, bring that to us, and we're going to give you $78 an hour labor rate. Get rid of these old marked up rates. 20% parts markup. That's a big one, folks. Get rid of all this garbage. Bridgeland is where you should go for service. Visit us online, cleancarscheap.com. You can make that appointment or call
315-633-7060.
Here's an absolutely beautiful car. So if you're a family that wants a nice luxury sedan, or maybe you're a baller on a budget,
Maybe you're Cupid.
this is going to work for everybody. This 2016 BMW, what do we got here? A 328 X-Drive, which means all-wheel drive.
Yeah.
It's got the cinnamon brown interior,
I love the cinnamon brown.
power roof. We just put a round of brand new tires on this car too, so
Watch my lips. Brand new.
brand new tires.
Yeah.
So if you want to get around good in the winter,
Yeah.
go ahead.
I'm just excited about the miles. It should.
Between the all-wheel drive, the new tires, the miles, 31,000 miles, which means that the car was driven somewhere around 8,000 miles a year. With the average nowadays being 15,000, that's way under average.
Tremendously.
What that means is when you want to trade it in 2 or 3 years, and let's say you're a person that puts 12,000 miles a year on a car like the average, and you kept it for, let's say, 3 years, your car has 62,000 miles on it. So still gonna be a desirable piece
Yeah.
to put back on the lot and resell, which is gonna influence what you can get on a trade. If you buy this with 50 or 60,000 miles on it now, you might save a couple $1,000, but when it's time to trade, it's gonna hurt you, because then it would be a car that we wouldn't put back on the lot. We'd have to take to the auction. So when you're buying these and you wanna get in and out of them every couple years, you gotta make sure that you're buying them right.
Yeah.
And you gotta make sure that you're buying the right mileage.
You're absolutely right, Rob.
It's gotta all line up. You gotta look, you don't have to, but the way I would speak to my customers, and I do with everyone who walks in the door, is let me not just sell you the car. Let me show you what this will be worth in 2 or 3 years, and then let me show you what you would owe on it based on your loan criteria. And then we'll show you where the best time to trade is. So
Such an eye-opening experience. Such an eye-opening experience.
it's a different approach.
They're making 2 decisions. They're making one right then and there, and they're thinking about the next one.
Yeah, because this will be the second half of your next car deal. So
There you go.
why not line this one up properly right out of the gate?
Right.
Visit cleancarscheap.com. You're going to find this. You're going to find plenty of more. But at a low 20s, $319 payment. $319 a month with tax and DMV. You don't want to put down the tax and DMV? Don't. You're going to probably be a little bit more in a payment, obviously. $30 or so. Maybe $340, $350, somewhere in there. Your choice. Credit professionals, so if you need help with that.
Yeah. Pretty much anything you can serve up, whether it be the negative equity baggage or any type of credit situation that you're dealing with, divorces, bankruptcies, things that, you know, we have to work through. Someone's got to give you a shot.
They do. So visit cleancarscheap.com. With the acquisition of over a 20,000 square foot building, what we've been able to do for Bridgeland in the short term is really help out with more lifts that we needed. But in 2020, at some point late spring, this will be opening up. It'll be a different store. It'll be owned by us, but it'll have a whole different marketing theme. It's going to be something to pay attention to, so stay tuned for that. Here's another one, a 2019 Ford F-150. Now, this is the truck that we would typically lift. We just sold out of our last batch. I actually have one left.
Yep.
And from what I had to pay for these in the Canadian market as opposed to what I just paid for the last batch that I have, you're probably talking $3,000 or $4,000 less per truck. Now, we had to buy 16 or 17 of them to get it at that price, but we figured we'd knock the cover off the ball at an easy $29,995. So it's got a good price. We're going to take a little bit of a different approach. These are usually the trucks that we would lift, we would put the wheels on. But what we're going to do this time around is keep them on the lot the way that they are. Let's let the customer choose their wheels, choose their lift, outfit the truck exactly how you want. We'll fit it in your financing so you don't have to put the money down. So rather than get something that we've chosen, pick it for yourself. And I have this, I got red, I got black, we got all the colors.
Make it your flavor.
Yep. So one of the other things you're not going to find typically with your rental trucks is the power driver seat, and this one has that. Big screen, which is standard equipment on the XLT, short box, but an absolute beautiful truck. And this is that aluminum body too, so that rust resistant body.
Yes.
So many years down the road, you're probably going to find this truck to be in a lot better condition than maybe your last one if you've owned a Ford.
Question mark, what kind of motor does it have?
This is a 5-liter V8. So you're not buying the usual 2.7 turbo, which is where you have to, what you have to get to usually get that real nice price point truck. Yeah. $29,995, and we are blowing everybody in our local market out of the water with that price.
$409 a month with your taxes and DMV.
$409 a month. So if you're looking for a truck, you want to lift this one, you want to put it together the way you want, visit cleancarscheap.com, call us, we'll send you over to the shop. You choose your wheels, choose your lift. Maybe you don't want to, and you just want to take advantage of that low price. This is going to be an absolute perfect truck. Visit us today, cleancarscheap.com.
Hey everyone, this is Rob Murphy from Installations Unlimited, and we work hand in hand with Bridgeland Auto Brokers to build the best trucks here in Syracuse. We want the customers to design their vehicle from start to finish. They can come in and pick out any wheel and tire. They can pick out their suspension. They can pick out their LED lights, their fender flares, their tonneau cover, their rain guards, their floor mats, the mud flaps, really anything they can design from start to finish. And we are the professionals here in Syracuse that do the work for Bridgeland to deliver the best possible product.
we've been buying a lot of packages. So 6, 7, 8, 9 vehicles lately. And this is one of those we pulled out of the Canadian market.
Beautiful package.
Tell them about it.
Panoramic sunroof. It's got the remote start.
What is a panel roof? Explain to them what a
panel roof is. The typical roof is generally about 12 inches and 12 by, say, 28 inches.
A sunroof.
A sunroof, standard sunroof. This actually goes, if I may, can step back a little bit.
Go for it.
From here to here. So the front and rear passengers get to enjoy it. It also has a 2.0 liter engine, most of which you'll find on the market is a 1.5, and it is an all-wheel drive vehicle. So you're going to get over 30 miles to the gallon on the highway, generally speaking, depending on the time of year, and somewhere in the low to mid-20s in the city. So on point.
11,000 miles is going to give you the balance of the factory warranty. And the best part about this is its price tag, priced at $23,499. It's what is a brand new one? What did Isaac say earlier? 30.
About 37 grand.
32,700.
Pardon
Is that
me,
with the equipment?
32,700.
So you're going to spend $32,000 at a Chevy dealership. Maybe you get a little bit of rebate, but you're not going to come anywhere close to that selling price. 11,000 miles, like I said, you got the factory warranty, but you also got a nice easy payment of $319 a month. And I'm going to go back to the equity speech again, but keep this for 2 or 3 years, and because of the fact that you didn't go buy a brand new, you didn't take that initial blunt of depreciation, you're letting the first person take that hit. So by the time you're ready to trade in 2 or 3 years, if you put average mileage on it, you probably have equity, meaning that it's probably worth a little bit more than you would owe if your credit's decent. Maybe you don't have good credit and you need some help. Well, this is going to be an easy one to get done because the banks like equity.
Books.
So when something's got a big book value, the banks like that, it helps you get into the loan.
True.
If you have negative equity in your trade, this is going to be a good one to try to hide some of that money in. So whatever you have as far as an obstacle or a hurdle, that's what we do. We figure our way around it.
Yeah, and just let me do a little correction here, because I know someone watching this show right now is going to, it's not a Chevy, it's a GM vehicle, so we know it's a GMC. I know someone else is going to.
Did I say Chevy?
Yeah, you know someone, you know someone's like, it's not a Chevy. We know, we're just seeing if we were watching.
2019 GMC Terrain, fully loaded, nice easy payment. Visit us today, cleancarscheap.com.
Yeah.
This new location is going to house between 400 and 500 units, so we're really excited about watching this one grow. With our Bridgeport location houses nearly 300 cars, so this is going to be a big addition to our portfolio of dealerships. And with the marketing strategy that we have, we really are excited, and it's going to be something to pay attention to.
Here you go, 2020 Ram 1500 Bighorn. This is one I'm proud to have on the lot, especially at the price that I'm putting it at. I'll get into that in a minute. Tell them about the truck.
Well, being a 2020, one of the favorite things is the color for me. That's called black diamond, Rob. Black diamond. And what sets it off are the little chrome wheels that are 20 inches in size. And here's the thing, because I drive these as demos and you do, just to switch gears a little bit, the power slider with the ability with open and close, pretty nice.
Big touchscreen in this, and this has got a high metallic paint. So one of the things you can't see from TV is that this thing's absolutely sparkling. Beautiful truck. Like I said, we bought these brand new, well, we bought this one. It's the only one I could get. Brand new from a Ram dealership. So we've done our homework, pre-owned. These trucks with 2,000 to 5,000 miles are selling between $43,000 and $45,000 in our market. We got this priced at $39,995. And how many miles?
170.
170 miles on it. So the truck's brand new.
I get giggly about that. It's just like,
yep. Why would you go into a Ram dealership, buy a brand new one, and lose $8,000 to $10,000 right out of the gate? This is an over $50,000 truck new. Why would you do that? Take advantage of it.
But I just got with the pricing, it's nice to walk into somewhere and just be like, okay, because the first thing we say is, listen, we're comfortable talking about our pricing. It's nothing we hide from. We're right out in the open. Where did you find it? How long you been looking? Probably a safe assumption when you found it's one of the more, one of the lower price ones out there. And buy like,
The thing is if you're coming to a pre-owned store and we're going to sell you a 2020 Ram, which we realize that you can go to a new dealership and buy, it's got to make enough sense. I wouldn't have invested my money into it if it didn't make sense. So it's going to make sense to you at trade time. It's going to make sense during the monthly payment at $546 a month. So tax and D&V down. If you don't want to put that down, we can maneuver around that as well. Take a little bit higher of a payment. If you have negative equity in the truck that you're driving, this one's going to help to suck up a lot of that. So whatever your scenario is, whatever you need help with, this is going to be a perfect truck for that. And absolutely gorgeous interior, all redesigned, big touchscreen, power driver seat. Take this one home today.
If you're looking for a motorcycle, maybe you want a toy this summer, now is the best time to buy. Take advantage of inventory we've had throughout the winter for thousands less than what it would be in the spring market. Stocked with over 20 motorcycles right now, headed into the spring, at prices that you're not going to be able to buy them for in the spring market. Visit us today, cleancarscheap.com, see all these motorcycles online, call us, get approved, get financed, and take one home today.
When I do this, I can feel my belly wiggle. Sorry, I'm 44, just. And then just for like 5 seconds, like 3 to 5 seconds. Hey.
You like touching me with your wings?
Keep them under my wings.
Listen, well, Cupid, you ride this thing on a unit?
I did.
Ready?
And I go, this thing is nice. And we know our browns.
We do.
This is a cinnamon brown. Read my lips. 50,000 miles.
Ready? Come on in.
We tap my code in to get in. You want to get on film when they take this duct tape off my hairy legs?
You want to?
No. Go ahead, touch. Nah, I was joking.
See, we're going to talk about this one Valentine's Day. What do you, Cupid?
Did I talk to you about my outfits yet?
You have not talked to me about your outfit yet.
This particular choice of attire is my
Ensemble.
Ensemble. I'd say something peanut buttery, but this is my winter do, my winter gig, and I'm referring to the robe, my toga, if you will. In the warmer months, I would have it something along the lines of this. We've all seen those gladiator movies. That's not what I'm referring to. You know, and don't mind my straps. They're customized. So, anyway. Can't really pull it out because I have wings. You're pretty bad to the bone until you got to the wings. You're like, nah. Next, open the door. Isaac.